Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Virginia Tech versus Duke college basketball matchup on Monday, January 29th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets and are looking for kind of that one-on-one style service. Text the number you see on the screen. It's the only way to get those products is to text that number. But let's get to this one. Virginia Tech hosting Duke. Duke coming off that big 1-point win over Clemson. Whew, they were a big favorite in that one, but still, a win is a win, and they will certainly take that over the alternative. The Dukies hit this one 15-4 on the season as they head to Blacksburg, where Virginia Tech at 13-7, 10-1 straight up on the home court, 6-4-1 against the number at home. We know these guys can shoot that three. They have an experienced guard play with Padula and Couture, and we'll have to see if they can get those to fall. We have been, we've been following Virginia Tech. They've had these same guards for quite some time. So the thing that we've seen from Virginia Tech recently is that their three-point shooting is starting to go up. Earlier this year, you kind of looked at Virginia Tech's numbers and say, how are these guys not a top 50 team, at least, if not top 10 team in three-point shooting? But we've seen them gradually increase those numbers. And I'll tell you what, when it gets to that ACC tournament time, they're not a team that anyone's going to really want to face, because I believe that their team is built for tournament-style play. We look at Duke, they had that loss at home against Pitt a few games back, bounced back with a win over Louisville and a win over Clemson. But these guys haven't covered in their last 4 or in 5 of their last 6. John Shire, his teams play hard-nosed basketball. They're winning games, but not covering spreads. Virginia Tech, we saw them lose that game at home to Miami, then went to Virginia, lost in that one. But since then, 3 consecutive wins at NC State, which kind of is, shows you that they're kind of moving in that right direction, and then home wins against Boston College and Georgia Tech. We know that Virginia Tech is super dangerous because, like I said, when they start rolling with those threes and they start to just start falling, well, it's very, very tough to stop. And that's why we see teams like this, make runs in tournament-style play, because they play defense and shoot threes. Good things are going to happen. But the Virginia Tech defense, kind of middle of the road especially compared to this Duke offense, who can shoot the three at 38.1% and, of course, can score like no one's business. They're a roster full of high school All-Americans. What the heck do you expect? But Virginia Tech shoots the ball extremely efficiently from the floor. And like I said, that three-point shooting is certainly picking up, while we see Duke's three-point defense not very good, and their general defense is just okay. Of course, Duke can pound the boards, and Virginia Tech really struggles with those offensive rebounds. So if those threes don't fall, well, then that's where the problems begin. It makes this game very, very tough because Virginia Tech on the defensive board's actually pretty decent. I think that, normally I would say, well, Duke, coming off the close game, they rise to the occasion going to Blacksburg. I just think this is one of those games where you say, you know what, I think this is a pretty tough spot. I'm not rushing to the window here, but I think Virginia Tech's got a solid chance to storm the court. I'm going to take Virginia Tech, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you do your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.